In that case, let the show begin. Nope.
Welcome guys to Anaxa Superbreak Zero Cycle. The reason why it's in quotations, as you can see here, is because it's basically just Anaxa with 2 supports, and then I just plopped a Fugue here and I did a Zero Cycle. So that's basically what happened. Okay, so the objective here is we want to break this Anaxa Gatekeeper before he does his sanction mode, else it will be complicated. So we do our usual setup. Okay, we give the buff to Anaxa for fun, and then we summon Mem, and here we basic. Okay, we cannot skill too much, because if not, every time you use a skill, he does count the sanction up. So now we can use the ultimate here, because when he's in this crystal state, right, he doesn't count the sanction mode, you see? So we can just skill at will, and then now he's broken already. Okay, then we bring Anaxa up, then we just give him the buff. Okay, we don't really need the energy, not really, because Anaxa can really do a 2 turn out. Okay, second skill, alright, and he's almost dead, and Fugue here just to generate skill points. Okay, then we can mem out here. Alright, then he's going to be back. I'm going to start his first 33%. It doesn't matter. You can just keep the out for the second wave. Next I can basic into skill. The reason why I basic is because you don't want to accidentally sanction move. Okay, then now we can actually skill. Unfortunately he survived. If not, we can save skill points. Then the second skill can go to the second wave. So we can implant the weakness. Right here we can finally do the Fugue out. And then we replenish the Foxian Prayer. Okay, then here I just used out because apparently Svarog can't be controlled by this Anaxa thing. See, it doesn't like make him to the crystal. So I just released out for the energy in case he gets hit. Okay, then the Howling Cascade is back. We'll go into his Rage Moon, Moon Rage, not Rage Moon. Okay, then we skill here to double skill, and then can mem 100%, bring Anaxa out. Okay, so Anaxa does take a lot of turns here, so at some point you'll see that the true damage does run out. So here you can find it out to break Svarog, and now super break damage is actually in effect. Not that it will be a lot because you don't even have break rope. Okay, then we finish off the Howling Cascade. Only Svarog is left. Right, we have no Cipher here to cheat the last bit of HP, so Anaxa have to do this 48% by himself. But thankfully, bounce is the most overpowered thing in this game when there's only one mob on the field. See how much damage Anaxa is doing? Okay, just release the out for fun. Doesn't matter, we are not even on Eagle set by the way. Okay, there's no Eagle, there's no DDD. And now we can give him back the BT fight. Right, then here, we have to do the slow mode. Slow-mo to finish. Single skill. And then double skill.
Nope.
Of course, we don't finish. But good thing we got 100% mem. If not for this mem, oh no, we have to restart. Okay, then now we basic, and we finish Svarog off with the final skill. That's the first half. Okay guys, the bonus run. Unfortunately, I did try to run Fugue here, but we just don't have enough damage to do Aventurine. I don't know what's the problem because Aventurine is single target. And the problem is obviously not death, because surprisingly, right, Anaxa died more than Fugue, which is a surprise because you know Fugue is Ting Yun and it's also the Aeon of Preservation. But yeah, okay, we had to bring Cipher here. That's not enough damage. I assume it's because we don't have the wind weakness on Aventurine, that's why. Even though he's like only one target. Okay, so now we have to focus all our attacks on the... I forgot the guy's name. The guy on the right side, because he has the most HP, so that's why I'm targeting him. So basic into skill. See, we are doing so much damage, but the right guy just still has so much HP. So we just let go of the out. So the nice thing about not having Eagle, you don't have to worry when to out, you just out whenever you want. Okay, then Cipher's turn. Kick for SP. He's back, he's gonna duo. Oh wait, no, he used the blast attack first. Now we basic to heal up a little bit. Okay, now we basic to skill. And good thing he has a little bit of HP left. This way Sunday can get the energy required for the next wave. Now we end it with a skill into a second skill on Aventurine to implant the weakness. So we can get his double skill. Here we kick. Okay, basic. And here we use the out first. But we waste energy because we're going to skill 2 times. We skill 1 time. You see, we're not doing a lot because even though we have the wind weakness, right, it doesn't reduce the rest. So we are actually fighting Aventurine with 20% wind rest. But you know what? This is Anaxa. It doesn't matter. You saw in the first wave, the first half, we can literally just put a Fugue there. Run 2 supports and you can still 0 cycle. Also, no limited idolence if you don't count the Fugue E1, because the Fugue E1 is just to help him break faster. And of course 1%. Yep. Okay, good thing RMC survived. So here we can heal up Mem to get some charge as well. And here we have one problem because he do have the weakness. So we only got 1 skill. Then we can implant the weakness here now. Okay, then we can bring him up. Give the energy. Alright, then now we can finally double skill. He still has a lot of HP. I don't think this is enough for Cipher to clear, unfortunately. And here we can basic into skill. But I want to let Anaxa end, so I let Cipher go first. You see, it's really not enough, 4%. But definitely Anaxa can do 4%, so don't worry. So we basic 1% and then into skill, and let's Anaxa double 0 cycle on both sides. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.